Scorpio, welcome to my channel. It's good to see you. Have a seat. Have a cold one. Have a toke. Have a shake. Whatever it is. Have a piece of cake. Whatever your comfort is at this time, you definitely want to get in that mode. Being comfortable, being relaxed. Maybe you're on your way to work. Maybe you're out and about, you're working, driving in between jobs. Maybe you're a truck driver. Maybe you are just chilling out in your room, listening to me on your headset. Wherever you are, I pray that this reading finds you and finds you well, my friend. We are going to do a Celtic cross for you right now, just to get a temperature check of what is going on for Scorpio. Let's just say for the month of August. We just lost 4 people, very big people. Ozzy, Hulk, Chuck Mangione, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. Okay. We don't know how much time we have. As I heard one tarot reader say, you didn't have to wake up today. You don't have to be here. You could be dead. You could walk out tomorrow afternoon, think you're crossing the street just like any other day, and somebody come out of nowhere and run you over. You don't know. There's been healthy people have heart attacks out of nowhere, completely healthy. Runners, athletes, you know. And I've had so many people die in my family. I've had one cousin that passed when she was not even 30, just brain aneurysm. Had another cousin, maybe 35, 36. He had a very rare disease and it just took him out. You just don't know. We think that we just are going to be here, and if we take enough vitamins, we're going to be okay. No, you don't have any more of a chance than the other guy. So every day that I wake up, I give thanks. And maybe somebody sees me as weak for that, but I don't really care. Because no one can take my faith away from me, and nobody can take your faith away from you, Scorp. Scorpios, you are a group of people that are very spiritual. Scorpios tend to be very deep. I'll tell you one thing, you don't fuck with the Scorpio. Scorpio will bite you in the ass. They take that stinger out and they whack that ass, it's all over for you. That's the venom. Fuck with a Scorpio. You do, and Scorpio will take your ass out. So, with that being said, what is going on with Scorpio in the month of August 2025? 3 more shuffles, and let's begin. 2 and 3. What's going on? Nice. Wow, Scorp. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm gonna get this squared up here. Damn, Scorp. There's always got to be some shit going down. Big time energy. Guys, hit that like and subscribe. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge, not going to lie. I don't back it down from a challenge. Give me a second to look these cards over, Scorp. Underneath this whole reading, there is a boss. There is a big daddy. This actually may be your father, okay? Well, my dad ain't here no more. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but this is a big daddy, the Emperor. And it can represent a boss. It can represent a CEO. It is all the kings rolled up into one. a king in his kingdom. That includes family. It includes a dynasty, okay? That is underneath this whole thing, okay? So this is going to become very important in a minute here. Where you are right now at this time is you are experiencing something that is good, something that is bringing you emotional fulfillment. Now, some of you right now are going to say, I don't see that. Matter of fact, maybe somebody just passed away. Matter of fact, maybe I just lost my job. But there is some type of fulfillment. And now that fulfillment could just be you being that strong Scorpio that you are. And I know, having had a couple of Scorpios in my life, that you are very strong individual. I draw strength from Scorpio. Now, some of you are saying, well, shit, I've been through this, I've been through that, and it never gets any better, and I'm just constantly getting my ass handed to me. I know. When you guys love, one of the things about Scorpio is when a Scorpio loves, they love with everything inside. It is a deep, deep love. And that's why when you betray a Scorpio, they can be very vindictive, because the pain, it might even feel like a death shock or something, to a Scorp, because you guys feel on a deeper level, okay? So Scorp, you are in that energy. Somehow you are in tune with something within you that there is some kind of fulfillment going on. Now, I don't know exactly what it means. Maybe it hasn't happened for you yet, but that is what the cards are saying. Okay, so next, your potential challenge. Now remember, underneath this whole thing, there is a man. This may not be your reading. There is a boss, possible Aries. Cannot leave that out. Emperor is Aries energy. But somebody is underneath this whole thing. And your challenge is a dynasty or a dynasty, depending on what to school. 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is family abundance. This is the mamas, the papas, the grandpas, the grandmas, a kingdom and a legacy being left behind for your progeny possibly. That is the energy that is at play. And this energy is in the challenge position. What does that mean? That something, I feel like, okay, so first of all, 10 is a completion energy, meaning this is as far as it goes, with emotions. And maybe this means, hey man, I've had everything. I feel like this can be simply, you're in a place, many of you older Scorpios, younger ones, you're not going to understand this yet, but the older Scorpios will understand this. Some of you feel like, hey man, I've lived this life. I've seen everything. I've had every kind of emotion, and I'm good with where I am. 10 of Cups can speak to emotional fulfillment, and that emotional fulfillment does not mean that you get everything that you want always, but it means that you are happy with what you have. All the way from that kind of energy all the way to, you just are an abundant person. And I know many Scorpios, your hearts are so damn big that I feel like many of you, like the scriptures talk about, you have this treasures that you're storing up. But the challenge is somehow this kingdom dynasty energy, it can have to do with the states, property, dividing up an inheritance. 10 of Pentacles can have to do with a lot of things. For it to be in the challenge position, I feel like maybe you're trying to square some things away and things like that. So moving forward here, underneath in your subconscious, 4 of Swords in reverse. Restlessness. Tied to that in your hopes and fears position is the Magician card. Major Arcana, having to do with manifestation, making things happen. In the recent past, Judgment card in reverse to the Sun card. 2 major arcanas, okay? The recent past, and as a result of the recent past, something is revealed to you. Sun card. Judgment card in reverse has to do with not allowing something to pass, or to maybe even it could be considered you didn't let something go. And as a result of not letting something go, Judgment card in reverse, some of you put something to rest. Maybe you made a decision and said, hey, I'm going to call this what it was. When you did that, now let me tell you, I just heard something. Another possibility is you didn't, and I don't know why I'm getting this, but it can be that you didn't react to something, to what somebody wanted. You didn't come back and try to raise something back up from the dead. You didn't do it. And because you didn't do it, was revealed to you. And I feel what was revealed to you, what somebody's reaction towards that. In other words, I just seen a meme like this the other day on Facebook. And it said, sometimes the best thing to do is not react and sit still for a little bit and don't say anything for a little bit and watch. People do. It will show you their ass, as they say down in the Carolinas. They'll show you their ass. You'll see it when you don't do what they want you to do. That's all possible, okay? Now, what lies before you, what you don't see coming, is there is somebody coming with information. Swords can be information, communication. People have isolated this card and made it very narrow in the past and talk about that it's just referring to a fast energy. Well, this person is younger, could be a sibling, but somebody's coming with communication. And I feel that they're coming in with it in a way that may not be the best. I'm not going to lie. Now, you know what that means? We can't do nothing about anything and about other people. All we can change is ourselves. I'm going to tell you what I do. When I see that kind of energy coming, I do some fucking Jedi Knight shit, and I get out of the way. I'm part Scorpio. I'll get under some fucking shrubs and shit and let the motherfucking shit pass. So if you think that there's somebody that may be wanting a reason to come after you, take this as a warning from Spirit. Speaking of Spirit, in your advice, Spirit says, have my spirit in you, King of Cups. That is the highest form of love. And Spirit says, have that in your advice. Have agape love. Whew. Boy, you talk about, I'm glad it's Scorpio and not me, because, boy, I tell you what, I don't have no love. Love, man, that's hardcore, right? What is affecting this situation? External to you, Scorp, the Hierophant in reverse. This is chaotic, rebellious energy, okay? Hierophant in reverse is the absence of order. There is somebody that does not want to play by the rules, okay? Our rule is do unto others as you would have done unto you, right? Well, this person doesn't go for that. They don't play by the rules, the golden rule specifically. This person is a rebel, and somehow they are affecting you. But it's not you. This is somebody else. Now, let me give you another option here, is that there is the absence of a job. There is the absence of not being or doing something in such a way that is affecting you somehow. But I feel like this is probably a person. This is Major Arcana. Again, another one in the reverse here. But I feel it is the absence. It is the absence of order. And when you don't have order, when you don't have stoplights, guess what happens? People start crashing into each other. People that think there shouldn't be rules, man, I'll tell you what. How would you like it if your heart surgeon decided in the middle of a surgery, he's working on your heart, and in the middle of it he just says, hey man, fuck this. Rules? Medical rules. Who needs medical rules? Fuck this shit, man. I'm just going to fucking put some duct tape on this shit and we're out of here, man. That wouldn't be too good, would it, Scorp? No, you got to have some kind of order. You got to have signs. You got to have stop signs. You got to have cautionary signs. This person here, boy, they're missing that, okay? That's not part of their tool set. And your overall projected outcome, Scorpio, inaction, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which I feel is you not putting anything, applying a pentacle towards something. Maybe because of the way this mofo is coming in. Because this mofo here, he's coming in quick with the message. I wonder if it's this same son of a bitch right here. I don't know. I feel like a warning here, Scorp. I feel like a warning. I've never had a reading where I had to warn somebody. Is somebody coming in to disrupt your happiness and coming in to try to thwart something happening in which continues this dynasty, this legacy? Somebody coming in and trying to steal from Scorpio? I don't like this person. Yet Spirit says in your advice, continue to operate in a spirit of love, man. You are to do, in terms of the hardest thing in the world to do, is when somebody is opposing you and somebody is against you. And I've had to do it all my life, Scorp, knowing that people despise me and look at them and have to love them, knowing damn good and well that as soon as I turn around, they're going to stick that motherfucking knife in and twist it. And God says, show love. It's not easy to do. I pray that you're able to do it, though, somehow. Keep in mind, Scorp, there is this person in your external to you, and in what you don't see coming, there is this person. If this is somebody that you feel may be trying to come against you, I pray for angelic protection over you, Scorp. And not only angelic protection, but I pray that you get out of this person's path. And sometimes the best way to show somebody love is just stay away from them. You can't change everything and you can't fix everything, Scorp. There's free will involved, and everybody has a free will, and they have the right to choose whether they're going to be doing some bullshit or are they going to be decent and honorable. And many people will not do what is honorable. They don't believe what you believe. They didn't grow up like you, Scorp. See, this generation, they say, you got to earn my respect. No. I'm going to give you love, and until you stab me in the back, I'm going to give you my respect. But let me tell you, you jack me around, that's it, buddy. 'Cause I'm part Scorpio. I don't play that shit. So, Scorp, this is your message. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.